Okay, so you clicked on this video because you probably want to know how to make BMW or just car edits in general in Blender. Now, let me tell you, this is actually really easy. All you need is a few 3D models and of course Blender. So, let's start. First of all, open up Blender. I have it open right now. Click on General and you should have some basic knowledge of Blender, but if you don't, it's still fine. So if you want to select everything, just press A and then X to delete. Now, what you normally want to do is just, basically just open up Google Chrome and I'll search up like BMW M4 comp 3D model. Go on Sketchfab and you're gonna have all of these different cars. So I'm gonna do, let's say, this one. I like this one. So now what you want to do is download the 3D model. Hold on, let me log in. Click download 3D model and you want GLB or GLTF. Now open up your downloads and you want to click extract. Now delete that and now we have this. So you want to click on source and you've got this. So rename this to BMW and drag. Hopefully it's a single yes. Okay, so we've got the car and you might be thinking, why is it this grey color? Hold Z and then you've got all of these. First do material preview. Now you've got the car. So what you want to do is go to material preview and you want to see the car. Now you've got the car open. Now let's say you need a floor. First of all, go to Polyhaven and click assets, textures, and search up for asphalt or like that. Now we want like a cracked one, so this should do. Yeah, that looks good. Now download it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extract it. And now I'm gonna put it in my textures. There we go, that's it. Now click file, append, downloads. No, sorry. Textures. Now you've got that. Then you want to open up the blend file and then you want to click material and then that material. Now all you want is like make a plane. Make it quite big because we're gonna use a HDRI, so just it's fine. Now you want to append an asphalt texture to it. It's gonna look like this and it's gonna look super trash, but hold on, just move it down. Now what you want is you want to go to the shading tab, go up to the mapping and now play with the scale. I'm gonna do, let's say, -5. Now let's just see that. That still looks quite big, so I mean just -10 maybe. Okay, anyways, so what you could do is, because this has no lights, we're going to have to add lights. So first of all, go into light. Now what you should use is area, or we go back to Polyhaven, click assets HDRIs and we do like night and then we look for one. I like this one, so let's go with this one. And you want to download the EXR and click download. Now you've got that. So now what you want to do, you want to click first of all, click color, the little yellow dot. You want to click image texture, click open, go down to your downloads. Now let's search for it. So it's called Kloppenheim. So let's do that. Now open the image. Now if we go into rendered, we're going to see the lights. And what you want to do, just go to render, click cycles, click GPU compute, then you want to click on performance, compositor GPU, I'm going to click on light paths, cap that to 4 on the total, clamp that at 3, then change this down around to 128 and change that noise threshold down to 0.03. We can do the same for this, keep that as it is and click denoise. Now as you can tell, it is quite dark, so, and you can't really see anything in the sky, but all we're gonna do is just go to lights, area, and add a light. So you can scale it however you want, just to fit the car. Or now click lights and just increase the power of that light. I would also make it bigger than the car, just like that. This is how it's gonna look. But the thing is, you also want to know how the inside of the car looks, and that doesn't look that good. If we go into material preview, we can see it is a race car. However, this looks kind of dodgy, so I think I'm not actually going to use this car model. Instead, I'm going to import my own one from downloads, which I made by myself, and it's just a lot better. So let's do that. Now we've got this one. I think you might actually recognize from my short, but obviously this is that car. So let's move it down, and now as you can tell, it looks a lot better. So let's bring the power down so it looks clean. You want a lot like a kind of dark vibe, because if we turn that off, that's going to be pitch black. If you want that light, really light. Now we've got our scene set up. It's just like record. How we do that, we add a camera in, you click this, or do numpad 0. I don't have a numpad, so I'm going to click this. Click shift and then tilde, and now we have like a little video camera, like in a game. We want to go over to the output, change it to 1080, and then change that to 1920, so that's 1080p resolution. Change the FPS up to 60, and I'm gonna do around 1000 frames. Output, change that to your output. I'm gonna make a folder and call this tutorial, and there we go, that's where all of it goes. And you want to change this down to video. Now we've got it, but what do we do? So click on the camera and click on the record feature, and now click auto keying. Do that, click it, or just move it slightly, you know, so it keyframes. Move it up around 60 frames, and now show like the logo, or just do what you want. So I'm just gonna time lapse this. Don't forget to save your file, because you're gonna regret it if you accidentally do it. So let me just call it tutorial BMW. Now, basically, this is what I've done. You should have similar, but we'll see. Don't be afraid to try. This takes a lot of time, takes effort. Don't expect to do it first time. So that's what I made. I think it's quite good. Now make sure to check your render and just run it. It might not be as smooth as this because, you know, but yeah, so that's what you want to check. And as you can tell, a lot of the details are missing, like this. So what you want to do is grab an area light, and now just see where the camera is. You should just put lights like basically everywhere. So first of all, grab that, move it up. Don't keyframe the light. Now 45-degree angle. Stretch it. Now check the render. Just increase that power until it has some sort of light. Check this. Should be like this. Now do you see the back? You have to do the exact same thing. So basically go up, Shift-D. Also you might want to duplicate this and move it to this side. And then you want to do this, Shift-D, RZ, and then you want to do -90 for this angle, and then just put it there. So now if we check that, go into render, we'll see that looks nice like that. Okay, so I say pretty good. So now check your render settings, make sure you're using cycles, denoise, do your performance like that. Okay, so once we've got the render like this, first of all do rendering and press F12 on your keyboard. Do a sample render like this, because, you know, make sure it's taken a reasonable amount of time. Now basically, okay, for me it took 11 seconds for this one frame, as you can tell. If it's taking quite a long time and you have good components, click preferences, go to system, and then if you have NVIDIA, press CUDA or optics. If you have AMD, do HIP, and only choose your graphics card, because it's actually slower if you use your CPU and your graphics card. What we need to do is make sure the output is a video in the correct thing, and what we have to do is run render and render animation. I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you want a second part, or like how to put it in like video editing software or something like that, then feel free to do that, because I'm happy to do that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you continue watching my videos. I really like it, if you would. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye.